Hey, what's up, everyone? We have to talk about FEG. And yes, I'm going to call it FEG. Now, I did about 20 minutes of research before this video, but I want to do some real time, raw research with you guys on FEG. And slight confession, I Googled what FEG stands for because I thought it was like like there's one like abbreviation for it, and like 20 things popped up. And apparently a FEG is a kind of a plant. And then I went onto their Twitter page, FEG's Twitter page, and within like 2 seconds, I found it means feed the gorilla, and it's their mascot. And before we get into this video, a disclaimer: no, I'm not a financial advisor, but also I wouldn't judge this video until you get to the very end of it. I'm going to list both pros and cons. So if you're not happy with the pros or you're not happy with the cons, just keep watching. It'll get better, I promise. Okay, so let's go to the market cap. First pro that I like: very small market cap. What does that mean? Extreme volatility. And why do I like this? Let's just do the whole thing. The overview, all. Okay. So the height of it was it was 0.7040, it looks like, just under 40. Okay. It's now at 0.805. And it's up 10% today. But it's kind of going back down. So my first rule is do not buy any crypto coin when it has green, when it's up. Buy it when it's coming down in the red. The price change was at 9%. When I looked at this, like maybe like an hour or two ago. It was down 87%, and I think from what it was from yesterday or the last 7 days. Now let's look at the 1 month thing. So this is the raw aspect of the research. Okay, so the 1 month, it's kind of trending down, and it's kind of going up because they announced their Exchange 2.0 is coming out, which is a plus. But we kind of want to not buy it on the news. You sell the news, which people are going to do. I think more people are going to sell this thing and have it go down. And if you just want to get into it, I would, let's see, I would wait. It's got to come back down to about, I wouldn't say here, but I'd say it'd come down to 0.80s and a 4 here. That's my best estimation. But let's get into it. So FEG, there's a couple pros and cons I want to get into. If you want to go to FEGToken.com. Okay. This is why it's already better than PancakeSwap. Let me just highlight this. Auto slip technology allows users to never have to fumble around with all the errors that they receive on other swaps. Now let me tell you, if you watched any of my previous videos, I am not the biggest fan of PancakeSwap. There's times where you set the you set the slippage to around 11% because you see 30,000 YouTube videos say that, and you go and you buy some small coin and it gives you an error. And what it does is it takes your fee that you pay, it takes the fees, the gas fees, and you can't buy it. And then you go do it again, change the slippage, and it goes to like the next screen. Okay, I got this, and then you click submit. It turns for 30 seconds, and then an error pops up, it takes your fees, and you didn't buy it. So I gave up on PancakeSwap. I forget which coin I was trying to buy at the time, but I said screw that. So I would guess this means you do auto, and it gives you the slippage where you could buy it. So, yeah. So I guess getting into slippage tutorial is a whole nother video. It's got front running and bot protection, very important, especially in this day and age. Okay, so its big thing is tokenomics, and the website is kind of, I guess you could click up here, but the website is not as organized as I'd like to see it from a coin, but that's okay. Okay, so it's self-proclaimed hyper-deflationary. So if you're holding, they burn 1% of everything that's bought, and 2% tax when people sell. I want to say, like, the safe moon is 10% tax. This is 2% tax. So it gives you an incentive to hold, and it goes up when more people buy. It's all community driven. Okay, here's interesting. Here is the first pro that I would consider buying. They partnered up with PASA, Pan African Sanctuary Alliance. I haven't. Is it bad that I want to go into like a private investigator mode and actually look up if this is real? I haven't looked it up as real. I'm gonna say it is real, but before I put any money into this, I'm definitely gonna Google this, see if this is real. Maybe we can do this on another video. If I research everything on here, it's gonna be like a 2-hour video. Don't want that. Okay, so the ecosystem, yeah, it's a 1% burn rate. You get 1% rewards. Okay, so you want to hold, and it's going to reward you for holding. Okay, we know what tokenomics is. So the roadmap, I don't know if you can read all this. To me, kind of generic. It's going to have its own exchange and swap, and it's in the DeFi world. So second pro, anything that has to do with DeFi's and has its own swap and exchange, definite pro to get in. Let's see what they already did. So this came out January, February-ish. Anything that dabbles in NFTs, I know NFTs haven't exploded yet, but my personal estimation, this time next year, we will really be in the bull market, but NFTs is going to save us. And investing in the NFT world now, for a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, this is where you make a lot of your profits. Especially the public, if you're not in the NFT world, you are, oh, my dogs are playing again. Hey, calm down. Calm down, young lady. Okay. So, if you're not in the NFT world, you kind of, like, bash it now. But I think those people are going to be sorry, like, a year or two from now. Okay, they got on Hotbit. Okay, so, they did a lot. So, they're working. In the future, I don't understand this, really. They're going to work on their exchange. Now, a con is you have no idea who the team is. I think I looked on Reddit and someone had like a nickname who's like the team leader. Like Johnny something. I don't know. But there's no team. And this was the first day this token is around for. I would say don't buy it. You don't know the team. That's a huge red flag. That's a huge rug pull. But it's a couple months old. In all honesty, if this was a rug pull, I mean, it still could be. But it would have been pulled right here. it would have, it would have been dead right here. It would have been dead May 13th. You know. Okay. So the pro of it, though, the silver lining is, of us not knowing who the team is. They don't have. No one on the team has major percentage of shares. This is all community driven. And where have we seen community driven before? Dogecoin. Now Doge went 7 years of it not doing anything until this year. But this has way more utility already than Doge. This is like a couple months ahead of SafeMoon. And it's, I wouldn't say it's kind of the same as SafeMoon, but they have their charity. They want to do good in the world, it seems like, and they have their own exchange. And it seems like their exchange is as well further advanced, SafeMoon right now. And by community driven, they have 191,000 followers on Twitter. I also have the Twitter page up, but we don't need to read tweets. Everyone does that. It just got audited. It is certified. Okay, so partners. Okay, so the big partner is this PASA thing. And their thing is to save the gorillas. To make sure, like the name, that they have food. Okay. Let's look at this. Okay, I think I passed something up. Maybe it's before the roadmap. Them explaining. Okay, so no team tokens. Another pro, there wasn't a pre-sale. So, unlike the SafeMoons and other coins that are new, there's no pre-sale, so there's no whales that came in pre-sale and have billions, trillions coins and can just dump on any time. I'd argue this movement is important. This means a lot of people dumped. A lot of the whales already dumped. And then a lot of the whales dumped here. So I'm just guessing a lot of the whales already dumped. So where can this go? Well, the highest is, let's see, what does it say? The year high, exactly. Okay, so they're saying it is the 7 zeros and a 4. Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 0.7 zeros and a 4. And is that point? So it has to 9x to get to its previous all-time high 2 months ago. So again, not financial advice. I would say, and there's no guarantees in crypto. So I would say a 10x, very possible. So right now, if cryptos in general are like going to the casino and you just want to, put 50, 100, 200 bucks on something and basically not expect to win, I was going to say, but this is like putting 50 bucks playing roulette. But you're guessing if it's red or black. You have a 50-50 shot of winning. And that's not all. That's my honest take of it. You got a 50% shot of it 10xing again. This helps 126,897 people on their watch list. Let's go to Twitter. I said I wasn't going to do it. We don't have anything. Okay. Okay, here's what I'm looking up. Nothing racy. See. Okay. So this is it. Yeah. Yep. Look, I did follow them. So 191,760 followers. That was one of the last ones to follow. This is important. So still early on. You can still be an early adopter, and it's community driven. Okay, so if you put money into this token, what you're saying is you predict that it's going to grow to 500,000 followers and then to a million plus. And if you're right, you're going to profit. If you put money in today, you'll profit if it gets a bigger following. Let's see what they're saying. So, all of crypto right now is based off of speculation. My phone's vibrating. Who's calling me? Oh, spam. Okay. So sorry about that. Most of crypto today is based off speculation and not actual technology product yet. But based off speculation, based off marketing, I mean, who wouldn't want a t-shirt like this? I would invest just looking at this artwork. Them saying they're going to be in DeFi and NFTs and have this gorilla. If this is the only thing you saw, and with 60% sure it's not a rug pull, I would invest just on this picture alone. Now, doing 20 minutes of research, myself personally, once it goes down a little bit more, I would put $50 in to start off. And then if it did 10x, I could take my initial $50 back, take a little profit back, and just ride the wave. But if you could literally day trade this if you wanted to as well. Like if it 10x from here like this, if any time, this is another good lesson. If any time a coin does this on the map, take profits. Because it's not going to go all the way up. It's going to come back down. And this was, I don't even know, it's like 10 zeros, 9 zeros probably. So it went up like 100x. And then it went down like a 9x. So I think it's got an easy 10x to go, at least a 9x to go. And let's look at, if we are in the bull market still, let's look at ranking. Okay. I couldn't look at. So to get the safe moon, since it's at 200, let's say it's at 200 million market cap, which is very important. Safe moon, it was like 1.8 billion? Okay. To get here, it has a 90x, give or take, like 88x. We'll say a 90x. Well, that's one way all the way down. And that's to get into the top 200s. If you think it can get into the top 200s, it legitimately has to have a 90x from here. Okay, and let's look at, and I know market cap is not important to look at in a bull market, and there's so many coins, but my guess it won't crack the top 100, but Shiba did. So let's look at the top 100 and see what it has to do to crack the top 100. Okay. Let's just say, let's pick random, 94. Okay, the market cap is 600 million. That's not right. Okay. So my question is, this is wrong. If SafeMoon has 1.8 billion market cap, it should be in here. So let's just humor me. To get where Tron is. Okay, it's already more useful than Tron. Guarantee. Tron, 4 billion. 4.2 billion. What's if it's something's 200 million? No, okay. Okay, sorry. I am really good at math. And I did the math earlier, and I think I did the math wrong. Okay, let's just 200 million and I'm sorry, I was wrong. Has to, once it 9x's, it'll reach this. Because it's already at 2. I'm going to just make this right. Make sure I'm right. What's the market cap on this? Okay, we don't look at combined. Look at, it's 211 million. Okay, so it has a 9x. I'm sorry. So once at 9x's, it gets to safe mode. So to get the Tron, okay, so the 90x was out of line. To be more realistic, to get the Tron, let's say it's got an 18x. And 18x is amazing. I held Tron for 3 years and I had a 13x on it. So if you do an 18x on anything, it's pretty much amazing. So I get to Tron, if no one does anything, is an 18x. But again, like in my last video, if we are really in the bull market, then all these coins are gonna, if Bitcoin does like a 3 to 5x, all these coins are gonna 10x from here. Okay? So let's say if FEG is around the next bull run and everything does a 10x from here, that's 180x to keep up with Tron. Just Tron will 10x. You know, I know things are going to drop 85% and then go back all the way back up, but 180x by 2025, next bull run, why not? So if you put in, let's say $100 to make it easier, and it does 100x, that's 10,000. 180x is what, 18,000? Let me just make the math. I swear I'm really good at math, usually, but not under pressure. Apparently, so the $100 or 180x, yeah, it's 18,000. Okay, but since this is with play money, oops, where am I going? Okay, and I dove into this in the last video, so I'm not going to dive into it too much. But that's if you just hold, and you're going to get more coins. So it'll be more than 18,000 if it's 180x's in 4 years. But if the trajectory is this predictable, every time it goes up, 3x, 5x, take profits. Have go back down, take those profits and buy more if you believe in the project. Keep going. It'll be very volatile. Just ride the wave. It's easier to trade in a bear market than it is in a bull market. Because in a bull market, you don't want to, like, you're not going to sell out at the very top, but you don't want to risk it keep going up for like another month and you already sold. So, like another tidbit, when Bitcoin was between 7 and 10,000, it's very easily to trade. You could buy in at 7,000, wait for it to get to 9, 10,000, sell. It drops right back down to 7,000. You could do that 30 times. And then that's how you can make your money versus putting the $50 in, $100 in, and just hoping you can become like a millionaire from that. If you had a pre-sale, if you got in right here and sold right here, maybe. But we're way past that now. But the good news is every day that passes, this looks like a more legitimate token that can, you know, do good things in the world. And if you guys like this video, we can look at the PASA group more to let's make sure it's real. I know it's gonna be real. So I don't want to be a bad person and say it's not real when I had no research on it, because I'm going to get all these comments saying it's real, and I don't want the FEG token army to get on me for this one. But yeah, but based on the mascot alone, $50. Looking at all these things, I personally would throw $100 in, but not today. This up 10%. My emotions and feelings say I want to throw it in right now, because what's the difference? And you're probably right. If it does 10x and I bought in here, it'd be a 9x. If I bought it 4, it'd be 10x. You know, that's not too big of a difference right now. But out of principle, I want to be disciplined. And I will get in my TA, my non-existent TA skills here. Tells me Okay, what's this at? Point. Okay, 6. This is what? 0.48. And we're at what? 0.51. I mean, yeah, I could, if I wanted to get in today, I'll get in today. But, I mean, it could go down to like here. So, if you have $100 and you want to put something in today, say put 50 in it today, wait, what if it goes like this? I mean, we might be in a bear market for another week or two. What if it goes down to its May 8th price? That's a down by 3x. So then it'd be a 27x. Could be worth it. But yeah, I'm gonna wait till let's keep going up. So it's gonna come back down, guys. Don't worry. Everyone's FOMOing in right now. But yeah, I'm gonna wait and let's wait till the next video if I regret it, or if I was smart and disciplined enough to wait. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, for subscribing, for liking, and comment below what you think about FEG and if we should make some t-shirts and hoodies. Maybe, you know, we can partner up with a store or something if they don't have one already. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next one.